Top of the morning to you all, evening rather, afternoon. This is Staying in the Light podcast. 2 more days, just 2 more days of reconstructed history. Here at Taifa World, we call it white history because it's not yours. It is a script created to keep you traumatized perpetually, to make sure your children at a young age get some of this doses of trauma. It's like a fix y'all want to get every year to rejoice over your suffering. That's the energy you're operating off of right now. Hate. They want to energize your hate so you won't progress. That's why they constructed it, call it Black History. No, it's not Black History. It's re-traumatization. What people want to relive their suffering? Why not focus on the present that's going to be better? When you focus on the past, you're stuck. When you focus on the past, you're stuck in the past. But they're going to continue to show this traumatization to keep you in trauma, to keep you in control. That's how they control you. It's not a color thing because you got people look like you but ain't you. They're part of this trauma control as well. And I'm only saying this because I've been outside the country and I know what it's all about. I've never been a part of this BS. So I can look at it and tell you what it is. Some of y'all can't see outside the box because you in the box. And you think people like me, the way I'm talking, I dare him. That's our Black history. That's not you. Your history started before 1492. That's when you had your downfall. Our empire fell. Yes, our empire fell in 1492, and that's when they created something called a black man, a slave, and gave him a new identity. You're no longer more. You no longer are people who civilized the earth, who created the languages, who civilized Europe. You're no longer that people. We don't want you to be that people. This is them thinking. Because you might remember who you are and come back. And we can't compete with you on that level. So we don't want you to remember who you are. We're going to keep you traumatized in your past. Every year we're going to make sure you remember how we hung you grandpa on trees, how we burned your children. We're going to keep that in your memory. So you never forget that you a slave. How long y'all going to put up with that? White people don't show their enslavement. They don't teach it to their children. They want to forget about it. You celebrate it. What people does that? The people in Israel, do they celebrate their what happened to them over there? Do they celebrate it? Do they relive it every year? They won't let you forget it. Why? Because they want to keep you there. Y'all can't see that. The reason why it's done every year because there's always children being born. So we have to have some mechanism to keep them in control, to give them an inferiority complex to make sure they don't get out of line. Don't think you can change something. Don't think you're going to be anybody. Look at your people. You ain't going to be nothing. You see your history? That's all you've been. That's all you're going to be. And y'all fall for that joke every year. Sickness. They got y'all in the mind warp, teaching you children mental illness. Sickness. So, at least we just got 2 days of this traumatization that y'all put yourself through. And that'll be the end of White History Month for this year. But when are people going to stand up and say, no more of this, no more? We don't want to see that stuff. We don't want to play those films again. What does it do for you? Does it make you laugh and smile? Or does it bring up hate? Some people are smiling and laughing at it. Because them the good old days for them. They want those days to come back. It energized them. So it's a hate teachings. This is hate teachings. This is keeping hate alive under the disguise of history. If you let your children watch this, you're guilty of abuse, mental abuse, traumatizing your children at a young age, keeping them in a status of being a slave. That's all you're doing. I don't watch that stuff. And none of my family members watch it. That's not who we are. That's who they created. That's a program. So, what's going on in the chat? Okay, that's it for now. Peace.